Good afternoon, everyone. How's everybody doing today? How's the weather where you are? It's hot where I am. Summer finally came to New Jersey. In winter, we went straight from winter to summer, no in between, as usual. First thing I want to do is thank all of my new subscribers. I appreciate you very much. And anyone who comes in, like and subscribe my channel if you want to. And if you don't, you're still welcome to stay. But I appreciate all of my subscribers. Um, so, with that out the way, we're going to talk a little bit about what's going on between the United States and Israel against Iran. Things are not looking pretty good. They're not looking good at all. So, you know, we got to wait and see. Donald Trump said, give him 2 weeks and he'll decide. But one thing I have to say about this is Donald Trump cannot send the military. Well, let me put it this way. I won't say he cannot because Donald Trump does what he wants to do. But the protocol is the Congress has to declare war. They are the only ones who are allowed to to declare war on a country and send the American military over there. So we'll see how this works out. Hello, good afternoon. Like and subscribe to my channel, which is Things Worth Knowing at BB. Excuse me. My channel is Things Worth Knowing at BIGGIRL underscore 72. Like I said, and please subscribe if you're listening to this. But anyway, Donald Trump has no power. The president. What I think a lot of people don't understand about the presidency is, and then some people do understand about the presidency, but choose to do what they want to do anyway. The presidency and the Constitution. And the Supreme Court is supposed to uphold the Constitution. But lately we've been seeing a lot of do whatever I can do whatever I want to do in how the country is run. So anyway, without Congress approval, Donald Trump cannot supposedly he cannot, according to the Constitution, he cannot declare a war. Congress has to, you know, Congress has to do that. But with Donald Trump, we all know they have let him get away with so much. He feels like he's invincible. So he says, give him 2 weeks and he'll see what he can do. Now, giving him 2 weeks and see what he can do. This is the question I pose to everybody. Is that wait and see what he do? 2 weeks. Oh, wait and see what he does to give him to let him sneak over there, send him over anywhere. I was just reading before I came on live where he has shut Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth out of all talks because he doesn't want another leak. So he says, well, you know what I say about that? What I would say about that to him, if I met him, if I actually met Donald Trump, when these people do stuff, you know what I would say to him? Well, you said they were the best of the best. What? The best of the best of the goof ups? You know, because he It's crazy. It is truly crazy. But, we'll see in 2 weeks. A lot of stuff going on around the country, you know. And I did a video earlier. It was published earlier in the morning. And I'm seeing a lot of young Latino people crying and begging, blacks for help. And I spoke on this last night, but I don't know if you knew. They are saying that they actually, they couldn't understand why black Americans are not being deported. Well, so why not? But what they literally, when we say African American, and this is what the discussion was about, you know. Hi, Rose. Oh, yes. Nothing happened. How are you today? I hope you liked and shared and subscribed to my channel. If you haven't, please do so. Why are you crying? I am not crying. I have a stuffy head. Where I live at, we went straight from winter to summer. It's crazy. But anyway, there are some Hispanics from other countries outside of maybe Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, who realized that black Americans were not Africans. But that we are not Africans. We are not actually from Africa. And this is what they're saying. That's why they keep telling blacks, oh, you're sitting down, but when they're finished with us, they're coming for you. No, honey, there's no way, and I would tell these people, there's no way that they're going to deport us. Where they're going to deport us, especially me, where they're going to deport me, because I'm living in the state that I was born in. So it's kind of funny. I found that kind of funny. But I also found it, I was one of those people who said, oh, you didn't want our help. You didn't vote for Kamala. And you said you were following Trump and you were Republican and all that, what you thought was good stuff. But I am so heartbroken. I don't need you telling me, but it's the spirit of things. But I am heartbroken. I am so heartbroken with the things that are going on with Trump and how ICE is handling. It's it. Now they realize now the Hispanics who voted for Trump, they are realizing that deportation was never about the criminals because they're taking everybody off the street. They supposedly went to an elementary school and, deported the people left at a graduation. Now, you, and you should know that that, and it's just heartbreaking because they're leaving children screaming for their parents. Children come with their parents to immigration check-ins, and they wind up watching their parents be. Hey, Miss Andrea, how are you? How are you, dear? Haven't heard from you in a good while. Look, I'm going to give you a wrench, and anybody who talks crazy, I mean real stupid crazy, you know the kind of crazy I'm talking about, just block them out. Take them out, okay? Okay. So anyway, I just got into this. Yeah, I was talking about something I talked about last night, but Um, anyway, they're crying. They want us to get in. It's to the point of being sad. I was told that I should be careful because I look like I'm Dominican, and when they're doing a sweep, they might grab me. And you don't need to know that, but it's a name. But anyway, you can you could be deported, and I'm like, where are they gonna deport me to? Because I'm here where I am. I'm in the state I grew up in. But it's actually crazy because I live in a sanctuary city, and it's been published a list of the Democratic cities that Trump has targeted because, um, you know, it's so our city's under target, and ICE has been here, and ICE has been in the ward I used to live in. I used to live in the fourth ward, and neighborhood stores and some bodegas are being raided. So it's crazy. I don't think I will be, but anyway, that war in Iraq, between Israel and Iraq, is none of our business. Okay? It is absolutely none of our business. Oh, Andrea, you left us. You left us. Wow, you left us. But, oh no, you didn't. But anyway, it's crazy. It's really crazy that they're doing it, and they're doing this all over, and they're only doing it in Democrat. Oh, I see your name now. They're only doing it in Democratic states. Governor Murphy, even though this is his last term in office, he is definitely against Trump's agenda to the with ICE and coming in there, and we had primaries. I think it was on the 10th, the 10th of May, I think. No, the 10th of June, which was primary day here, and the Democratic one to run for governor on the primary is Mikey Sherrill. She's in the Congress, and from New Jersey. I don't know her exact position, but I do know that she is in our, you know, she's in, she's a congressperson. So hopefully she will win. And I'm going to say this. I was just giving a heads up on some of the things I said last night. All of these Latino Latino ladies, and it's mostly ladies who voted for Trump, and some of the men. And I will say this: the Latino men, they're beginning to get it, but the proof that they got it will be in the midterms, because statistically 40 46% of the Latino vote was for Trump. Had they stood by the 90%, the 92% black vote, and gave us that, 46% that they gave to, oh, sorry, they gave to Donald Trump, we wouldn't be in the trouble we are now. But the proof in the pudding is if they've learned their lesson, if they vote Democratic straight across. And the Democrats, and I'm not saying the Democrats are all of that and they all that good, because some Democrats are full of it too. But I'm saying if we all just stick together enough when the midterms come and get people in here and get those MAGA Republicans who have no spine. I guess they have no spine. I don't know what's here with them. But anyway, they will. You know, we can get him out, and he'll only be a two-term president. Mike Johnson, the Republican majority leader, he said it's over. I think he knows that Donald Trump isn't going to make it, and that midterms will be the end of it. But we have to see. And the farmers are crying that they're losing their farm subsidies, and black farmers have never gotten paid the money that they won in a lawsuit. And these farmers out in Nebraska, Oklahoma, yeah, they voted for Trump, and they are literally, they literally hate the fact that they did. You know, I saw a man who had a roofing company, and he said more than half of his workforce were Hispanic immigrants. And so they had cards, some of them had cards, he said, and they took his workforce away anyway. The Trump administration, and I must say this too, I learned this, Trump doesn't have the brains to, I don't think he has the, he don't have, his brain is like a fly in a bowl of buttermilk, stuck in there. You know, his mind is, he likes to say Joe Biden is, his mind is deteriorating. Trump is if he is, Trump is ahead of him, done bypassed him. But anyway, I got a little off there. But, you know, so that is November, I think they said it's going to be November 5th or November 10th this year, the midterms. That will be the telling point if Hispanics have learned their lesson, because Trump is taking everybody. They setting up these meetings when these people are doing the right thing. They're just, one guy was a week from having to go and take the oath to become a citizen, and they got him, a young boy, and it's so sad. To me, it's so sad. His girlfriend, she just couldn't take it. And in Florida, an elderly Hispanic woman who sold tamales on the street, that's what they do. They do it here. It's hot outside. Old ladies get bottles of water, like go to Sam's Club, and you know what they do, and freeze up water and put ice in it on a cold day. You're walking downtown, you don't have to go in the store. They sell it $1 a bottle, maybe $1.25. They have to make a little profit off of it. And it's good when you're waiting for the bus. All you got to do is you can get water, because the transportation service in New Jersey, in the inner city, New Jersey, where I live, is, yeah, summertime, you damn near die from dehydration in the heat, and at wintertime, you almost die from hypothermia. So either way you go, you lost, you know. So it's gonna tell. It's gonna tell. And I understand that there is a lawsuit going on behalf of Kamala Harris and Tim Walz, because for some reason Democrats believe that the election was rigged. They don't say stolen. They said rigged to favor Donald Trump. It's something to do with the electoral votes, electoral college votes, and why. Anyway, I don't know too much about it because I just saw it today. I'm going to check that out and see. what it is. And if you want to check out anything I said, go to factcheck.org, and they'll fact check for you, or either go to GPT chat, and type in, they'll give you their opinion on it. But, Donald Trump, they think it was rigged, so I don't know. And Donald Trump is still talking about he won the 20th election, the 2020 election. Joe Biden was off. He didn't have I don't know, the same stupid stuff that he got Sidney Powell disbarred, and got Rudy Giuliani disbarred. But I see he's sitting his butt out on this one. He's not following Donald Trump in this mess. So, I guess his son or wife or whoever told him to sit this one out. But like I said, November 2026, November 10th, we'll tell the story whether we're going to get rid of him. And I said in the beginning, I didn't sign up for this, and there's a whole lot of people like me. We didn't sign up for this, but it's a shame how we have to sit through this and listen to Donald Trump's BS story. Yeah, for those two that keep coming in and coming out, like and subscribe to my channel, which is Things Worth Knowing at BIGGIRL_72, if you like. I'm not going to be on here much longer because I'm in the middle of doing something. I stopped and made this live because I needed a break from cleaning my house. I can tell I'm getting old because I stop. I do it, but I stop. And I stop and I rest, so that's the sign of old age. But I'll be back with some more lives. I think I'm going to do this for a while. I've been doing a lot of shorts. I might do both of them. So I'll be back, everybody. Have a good day. Like I said, like and subscribe to my channel, Things Worth Knowing, at BIGGIRL_72. Have a good afternoon, everyone.